Do you think the moon landing was fake?
I don't remember that moment. I was trying to ask Victoria earlier. I was like, when did this happen?
What the f***, man? Ariana Grande. Now, Ariana Grande, I've said it many times where I'm just kind of going like, man, this is somebody who was basically born and raised through the Hollywood machine. I mean, she came up in the Nickelodeon kind of things, and she was very much a part of, when you saw that documentary and some of the nasty things that were brought up in that documentary, she was very much a part of all of that. But of course, she wasn't a part of that documentary, but you better believe that there's probably some crazy things that happen right there. But I've always said, like, I mean, she's a super talented. I mean, her opening in the Oscars, she's very talented when it comes to her singing voice, and even when she's been on Saturday Night Live and everything, and her comedic timing and her impressions, very great. But to me, I'm just kind of going, she's almost just like a programmed robot. We have this interview right here from Variety, and it's very odd. Very odd.
Let's talk about music. You told me you're not going on tour anytime soon. Eternal Sunshine, you've said the deluxe edition is in the can. What's the next step? What do we got?
The next step is the next step. It means it must come out.
That makes sense.
You know, it's been...
Do you have a release date?
You know what? They did the Brighter Days memory erasure treatment to me, so I'm having trouble remembering the details. They're foggy because at the Brighter Days clinic, they do the memory erasure, you know?
She went somewhere to get her memory erased? Huh?
What?
The memory erasure. They erase my memories. It's a little foggy, but...
If you could remember, struggle, tell me. Give me a date.
You know what? I'll have to go back to the clinic and see if they can restore my memory.
Is it going to be soon? Because the fans want to know, Ariana.
So soon? So, Mark, you have to learn the language of my fans, because soon means 10 days or less. I'm not allowed to use that word at this moment.
So it's not less than 10 days?
I'm not going to use that word today. I'll say that. I love you. You're so naughty. What are you doing?
Oh, yeah, let's change the subject. Oh, my God. What am I doing?
Give me a date. I won't tell anyone. I won't tell anyone.
You know, just keep your eyes peeled.
To you.
How awkward was that exchange right there? And then I'm just kind of going like, well, maybe she's just fucking with him. But again, it's Ariana Grande. She's constantly always performing. Always performing. It was just so freaking weird. And I'm gonna bring up this old video that I saw. Perfect time to bring up this old video right here of Ariana Grande. Because again, it just seems like somebody, like she's not even real. Like it's just always performative. This is her now.
You are a Capricorn and like to follow the world of astrology, yes?
I know people love that. People love that.
That's her
why
then.
People don't like my shows.
When we get to our hotel rooms, do you have any weird habits?
Come together and share stories and hang out and
Almost
What is
not
the
even the
longest
same girl.
you've binge watched something in a day?
don't remember it. Like, it was such a blur. I think because of like emotions, and then also like champagne.
Would you say you are a woman who demands RESPECT?
Right?
I see Tommy shaking his head in the corner, so I'm like, yeah, that's right.
Do you think the moon landing was fake?
I don't remember that moment. I was trying to ask Victoria earlier. I was like, when did this happen?
What the fuck, man? This is weird. But again, I'm just like, well, her whole world is just performing. She is 100% not who she was before. She is a different person now. That's like two different people talking right there. So update. I talked about a certain someone when I was going over the Academy Awards. And that certain someone was, of course, Ariana Grande. Well, turns out, because good old Twitter right here and community notes provided this message right here. So when Ariana Grande said they erased my memory at the Brighter Days clinic, so it says right here in the community notes, it says Ariana Grande is not getting her memory erased. The Brighter Days clinic Grande is referring to is a fictional company created for Grande's Eternal Sunshine album inspired by Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. It can be seen in her music videos and merch store. So there you go. There's that little update right there. I was like, wait a minute, because I love Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. That can be probably one of my all-time favorite movies. Such an excellent movie. And that is about erasing memories or removing somebody from your memory. So she, as she does, always performing, that's what she was doing. She was adding to all that. So there you go. See, it was a little strange, but at the same time, I was going, I think she's fucking with them. There's got to be something like that. There's no way that she... There it is right there. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense if her new album's going to be called Eternal Sunshine. So she was playing into that. So good on her for doing that, because a lot of people were like, what the hell is she talking about? So there you go. Thank you, Community Notes on Twitter, for verifying that.